Good evening, guys. Welcome to Resident Evil Challenge Watchalong, which we are getting close to the end of, which makes me very, very sad. But man, this has been a really, really fun ride on episode 13. And now we're at the end of season 4, the final season. So we've gone through all of the season 1, right back at the beginning. Me and little fresh-faced Conrad over there. Went through season 2, we got the new camera and we were trying some stipulations. Went through season 3, we fought some alligators. We had some knife fights, we failed, we won. We had some great moments and then we got season 4. And it all built up to this moment where after all of those years, 6.5 years, me and Nathan as a team decided to turn the tides, and we went against each other for the first time. So, well, first time and only time that we ever competed against each other. So this was the grand finale of season 4, and as I said, of the final seasons. So I hope you're ready to watch this one. This is probably, I'd say this is my favourite one of season 4. I know I said I really enjoyed Challenge 2 of season 4 with that crazy victory with 32 seconds left. But this was a very memorable challenge and also the longest challenge that me and Nathan have ever done. I went over 31 hours in the end. So yeah, it really was the biggest test we'd ever faced. So yeah, this is going to be a good one. Don't forget, we've also got the final Dare show to show tonight. So it's the only Dare show that you guys haven't seen yet. So that'll be in tonight's intermission. And then next week, we will be having the Challenge 2015, so the most recent challenge that we did to look forward to. And then also, tomorrow and over this weekend, Izzy will be doing her Alien live stream. So that will be taking place on Friday and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. until, well, who knows how long it will go on for, but a couple of hours on Friday and Sunday. But it will be a 2-weekender. So we'll be doing this weekend and next weekend. We're going to do them back to back to try and hope sure that Izzy gets through the whole way through Alien. So it is a little bit of a longer game. So Friday and Sunday this weekend, Friday and Sunday next weekend, and hopefully we'll get through it. And also don't forget, we are very, very close to reaching 6K now. We're just over £200 away, so I'm hoping that we can reach it soon. Hopefully this weekend or next weekend we'll be able to get there. And don't forget, the incentive is, if we do manage to get it, that Izzy will be dyeing her hair Lucasade orange colour with NHS blue tips on the end. So if you want her to look just as ludicrous as me and Nathan during the challenge when it does happen, don't forget it is going to happen. I know that it sucks that we haven't been able to do it as soon as we'd hoped for, but it's not too far away. Hopefully it'll be end of August, September sort of time we'll be able to do it. But anyways, it's enough about me. It's enough about all of that boring housekeeping. Let's go to the final challenge of season 4. Nougie versus Nathan. Let's see who the challenge champion is. Let's go for it.
Resident Evil Challenger.
Also, Bobby, I hope you're going to enjoy this, considering that you've never seen this for the first time. I don't even know if you know who the challenge champion was or is, but yeah, hope you enjoy your first experience of this. I'm a bit wonky on my webcam there. That's a bit better. Oh man, this is a lot more enjoyable than this time last week. I was literally sat here with a sweaty back completely, but it's a little bit nicer now. Right, so you notice that I didn't actually show the original trailer that I normally do for the challenges that we did, but that's because most of the trailer is in this little vignette at the beginning of it. So me and Nathan, because we were competing against each other, we made this this cool little boxing promo that you can see here. So yeah, we filmed it in black and white. We went a little bit Raging Bull in style with it. Also, I'm not going to get this video monetized, but I thought, screw it. I love this Metallica track so much. Let's play this one for this video. For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica, an absolute banger. YouTube went pretty crazy at me for uploading the track there, but oh well, never mind. So yeah, as you'll notice, this wasn't in 2011 as the rest of season 4 was. This just branched into January at the start of 2012. So still 8 years ago.
So we're both we're not working together this time, which is a first for us, and we're both doing 6 games, which is going to be quite a hard slog. It's going to be a shame to be the last season, but I'm sure it won't be the last one ever, hopefully. But we'll have to wait and see. But
So, and just noticed Seedol there saying, thought we hit 5,800. We did last week, but I had to order some more DVDs in for some people that requested them. So you'll notice there's a little bit that's been minused off there, if you're wondering about your number crunching. So yeah, this I decided to keep into the edit. So yeah, you saw Nathan's little intro there, him getting quite excited at the start of the challenge. But yeah, when I went to go and do my interview, he literally left the room and just tripped over all of the cameras and everything that we had set up. It was just so funny. I thought I'd keep it into the actual video.
It's going to be a completely random order. So yeah, final challenge. It's been building up to this moment. It's going to be awesome. Let's see who the challenge champion is. Yeah!
Hi guys.
Good morning. It's come to this, the final challenge of season 4. After 4 seasons of Resident Evil challenges, 6.5 years, we've come to this.
Well, there we go. There's Nougie from 2012, basically giving the same intro as I just did.
Nougie versus Nathan.
Yep.
It's been building up to this for quite a while, so it'll be interesting to see who's going to be the challenge champion. But we'll see about that. But it's not going to be quite as simple as it sounds, because it's not.
Oh well, I think the award for the longest intro to any Resident Evil challenge, longest and most complicated intro to any Resident Evil challenge, has to go to this one. This intro is about 8 minutes long of me and Nathan trying to explain our incredibly convoluted rule system and point scoring system for this challenge. So complicated. Watching it back now, I don't understand half of it anymore. But we did understand it at the time. But yeah, I think to anyone watching it for the first time, this is quite overwhelming. But yeah, what did you guys think when you watched it? Did you understand the rules?
It's literally the basic game structure that we did from season 1. So literally 0, remake 2, 3, Code Veronica and 4, keeping it simple, back to basics. And then each game we attempt will be on hard mode. So that's one of the hardest things that we're going to be doing for each one of these.
We've made a pot up of 21.
So I said that this intro video goes on for like 8 minutes. This is the edited version, so you can see that I have chopped out big sections of this. I think the actual original intro for this was like 15 minutes long or something. So convoluted.
2 stipulations per game, which will be for 4 games, and then 2 games you only have to have 1 stipulation. But luckily for each of us, we can nominate when one of those stipulations has to be drawn. So if Nathan's going to be playing Code Veronica or something, he says, "Oh, I'm only going to do 1 stipulation," I can say, "Nope, you're doing 2. So that'll be quite interesting.
It's on a point system, so you get points for doing things, you lose points for not doing things, etc.
Yeah, so as we said, all the games are on hard mode.
It's been
so
a long
if you
time.
then decide to change the
Can't
difficulty,
write.
if the difficulty's too
There we go. First donation through from Taj. I hope you like the new donation sound I put in today. And also you'll notice Nathan's little face there. I decided to go for that because it was actually from this challenge that little thumbnail came from. You noticed it at the beginning of the video. So thank you very much for that, Taj. £5. First donation of today and of the weekend. Says, might as well kick it off and round it up. Thank you for the t-shirts and memories. Well, sorry, I've read the wrong message there. Just noticed we got one from Seedol. So that was from Seedol. Might as well kick it off, round it up. Thank you for the t-shirt and memories. And then we also got one from Taj that said, happy watch along. Can't wait to see Izzy slay some xenomorphs this weekend. I can't wait for that too. I've never seen Alien Isolation before. So this will be also me experiencing for the first time. So yeah, that would be cool. A very good start off to that. Already less than £200 away from 6k. Thank you very much, you generous mother flubbers. And despite me saying all of those messages, reading out all of your messages you sent through, reading out all the donations, I'm still flapping my gums trying to explain these flipping convoluted rules. Oh man, I wish we just brought up some sort of motion graphic that just explained it really clearly. It's so long-winded. This is crazy. Oh dear.
No saves, you get 7.
Well, we actually had like a whiteboard in the room that had the whole point scoring system and all of the rules to try and remind us. But yeah, this is way too complicated.
But you never know, trying to get the game all done in 24 hours, so we'll have to wait and see. Failing to complete a stipulation is losing 120 points, so again that's quite a severe one.
Yep.
And lowering the difficulty is losing 50 points because we decided to make that a little bit nicer. But the thing is if you're doing it on hard...
I can't believe this intro!
So
going on?
Strategies,
Oh, this is
it's not
hilarious.
as clear cut as it seems. So even if
No, it's not clear cut at all. Get on. Get on.
he still could work his way out by doing some knife only or no healing or no.
Yeah, also just looking into the chat there, my wishes to Nathan and Katie. Send my wishes to you. I hope you guys are okay. And we're all looking forward to your Resident Evil 5 stream when it does finally happen. So don't feel bad at all about last weekend. It's all totally good. Take your time. And yeah, as I said, sending all of our best to you. So thanks, guys.
Also, we have decided, because we're doing the whole thing with no guys.
So Taj wants a little bit more of this intro volume. There you go. You got some more waffling. I've just added a couple of decibels to the waffleometer for you.
Looking on the internet, asking the forum, etc.
Yeah. So 3 hints. That's throughout the whole challenge over 6 games. So use them wisely.
Yes.
But right, we're going to draw out our stipulations first and our games, and we'll get on with this final challenge of season 4.
There we go! We finally finished the intro! I think that's a bigger victory than beating the challenge.
Conrad.
I can't get enough of that donation sound. I hope you love the insane amount of reverb I added to the Conrad as well. Literally squeezing everything out of that Conrad. So yeah, SG Junior, also known as Stuart Gowdy, past week has made me feel truly blessed to be a part of this community. Can't thank you enough. SG Junior, you are more than welcome, my man. Very much looking forward to our Resident Evil 6 5k donation party. So yeah, that'll be happening in 2 weeks. Friday and Saturday, I think it is. I'll double check that. But that'll be fun. So Gowdy, all the best to you as well. Just got another dono through from SG Junior. Also, Resident Evil 6 is utter whack. Dude, I can't believe you actually sent a donation through. You've broken your record. You sent one donation through that didn't mention Resident Evil 6. Dude, you messed it up. You screwed up. You screwed up. That'll be the first of many screw-ups, I'm sure, when we have our Resident Evil 6 big piss-up live stream, which I'm very much looking forward to. Also, that being said, Grizzo UK, £10, Big Balls mode initiated. Yes, I was actually generally considering just getting my balls out, being like, here you go, who wants some big balls? Here we go. I thought that probably wouldn't be a very good idea. Maybe I'll make that 7k initiative. I don't know about that. I also can't believe this challenge hasn't actually got going yet. Like, what the hell, man? This is ridiculous. But Grizzo, thank you very much, dude. Continuing on, pushing yourself to that insane first place plateau that you've got yourself on now.
It's not too bad. So 2 weapons, but one of them can't be a shotgun. And now we're going to find out what games that's for. So all of the games will be drawn randomly.
So yeah, no swearing. We saw that Nathan draws out from this. Yeah, we have thought that we're going to bring this back for Challenge 2020. We're going to have brother v sister, if it wasn't enough, with Resident Evil 0. We're going to have brother v sister with who can go the longest without swearing during Resident Evil 0. So that will be an interesting one as well. Bobby, oh damn it, I forgot. Bobby's not here yet. He'll be here later. But yeah, for the bet sheet that we do for the challenge that we've spoken about, you know, put your bets in where we're going to do a big thing where people can win prizes. I think we should also put your bets in for which sibling will go the longest without swearing. And I've heard from both of you two, you've both got potty mouths. So I don't know who to put money on. Put money on me, because I'm the goody two shoes of my swearing. But yeah, I'm not sure out of you two who would last longest.
We'll see. Yeah, definitely prefer to get Jill. Sorry, did I say heads Jill? Yeah. Yes! There you go. Got a head.
So there you go, the classic Resident Evil remake coin flip. Which Jill, character?
So it's all on hard mode, and I get defense weapons, which is cool. But without any further ado, let's get the timer started. The time now is 11:24 AM Greenwich Mean Time. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last time I get to do this.
So yeah, we're already up to nearly 40 quid, and we're not even 20 minutes into this live stream. So we've pretty much topped last week in 16 minutes.
See how it goes.
So well done, guys. Thank you very much.
Anyway,
going out with a bang.
Through fighting the scorpion, he has damaged me a fair amount, but nothing major. I forgot to take the knife to kill him because it would have been a lot easier. So I'm using up quite a lot of handgun rounds. Unfortunately. Well, 11.
How is he taking so much ammo?
I have no idea. 10.
Yeah, the thing that I think we have learned from this Scorpion boss is that the handgun really doesn't seem to do that much damage to him. I genuinely believe that the knife does more damage to the Scorpion boss. And also, having having done that Resident Evil 0 live stream recently, I think, seeing how easy it is to with the knife. Yeah, I think playing it again, I don't know if I'd ever bother using firearms,
but
but
about health.
unless I'm trying to speedrun it, I
I
think.
did not know Forrest was right there.
Right, anyway, that's a bit of a waste of ammo, but I'm still alive. And it's not the end of the world because I can use other weapons anyway, so I'll catch up with you guys later. Unfortunately, I did just swear, so that means
You couldn't go 34 minutes without swearing.
Oh, he didn't even make 34 minutes. It's absolutely hilarious.
I said, I can't do it, and he goes, because you're shit, and then his face cringed at you, so that's already
Ah, man, I head fucked you, Nathan. I got you, mate.
Literally just got off the train, 42.5 minutes, which ain't too bad. Like as we've said, I've already failed one of the stipulations.
Oh man, he was absolutely devastated when he swore. But it was one of those things that as he said it, literally saw his face cringe up and he was like, Watchalongs. Well, he might as well have just sworn as much as he wanted to by that point.
I'm now just about to fight Father Ted. I've had 2 saves so far.
But well, you know that I didn't get the last laugh because, well, even though it had nothing to do with swearing, we all know how things came to bite me back in the backside during Resident Evil 4. And if you haven't seen it before, like Bobby, hurry up, Bobby, we're waiting for you, mate. You will see what happens to me in not too much time.
So that's my first boss done. Yeah, 1 hour, 1 minute in so far. Sweet.
Right, I'm just getting onto the giant millipede.
Welcome to the Watchalong, Chris the Batman. Notice that you just said you just got out of the shower. I hope you're wearing some clothes. Are you in your shower towel just watching this? But dude, 6 PM every week. We're doing this for what, 13 weeks now? You guys should know what the time is. Unbloody believable. But glad to have you here anyways.
What? Took enough shots.
Oh!
What?
Do you know how lucky that is?
Is that your last shell?
That was my last bullet. Completely.
Yeah, also, sorry, I know that I mentioned at the end of last week's Watchalong that I was going to try and get Izzy and Nathan to Skype in yet. Just haven't had time to set that up. I'm just being really honest. But hopefully for Challenge 2015, we'll be able to get them in watching as well. And with that said, I just got a donation through from Chris the Batman 802. Get your boulder punching gloves ready, Nouge. RE6 is upon us. See, I get my boulder fist ready. I don't think I can punch a boulder with this fist, but I am ready to smash up when Resident Evil 6 disc the second that game is done. Trust me, the second we have finished that stream, I am done with Resident Evil 6. But Chris Batman, thank you very much for that dono. Man, we are just rolling through him today. Jim the Newman, £5. Awesome that everyone has raised so much. Such a great community. Yeah, well, we're on 5832. So, yeah, we're really not far away from 6K at all. So, yeah, that's awesome, awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. To each and every one of you, you get a great big Resident Evil Challenger heart. Thank you very, very much.
That is a pain because I could have easily done this game without dying if it weren't for that. So Nathan's got the upper hand on that kind of thing, so if he keeps it up, he could bring himself some points. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the dormitory. I'm gonna fight the plant again now.
Man, I love how horizontal Nathan was at that point. Before, you know, on his first game, he looked like he was going to fall asleep.
I have started using first aid sprays now. Hopefully, I can get some help without dying, because otherwise that would be a pain.
Oh man, Nathan just had a massive rage quit. In fact, is that the first time we've seen Nathan do a controller rage quit?
Really?
Fuck a duck.
So that was Nathan's first death. So unfortunately.
Oh, I need to make that a dono sound. I totally forgot about fuck a duck.
I don't know. Which generally isn't a good sign.
No.
We'll find out in a sec.
Oh man, he looks demoed at that point.
Fuck. Quite far.
That sucks.
Man, Nathan, dude, you've not learnt your lesson.
Right, we're
Save
about 2.5
constantly.
hours in
Even if you
through
finish
this
with 45
competition
saves.
challenge.
Need to learn your
I
lesson
stopped
too.
the, underground bit on Resident Evil Remake, which is pretty cool. I reckon I've probably got about 45 minutes left on it until I have finished it, which is good. How far through are you?
Well, unfortunately, because I just died, don't know if anyone knew about that.
So we've had one death each so far.
I think we might have known about that, Death
I've just
Nathan.
gone back
I think
to
you made it
Hunters,
pretty
which is a
clear.
little bit of a pain in the arse. But I can do that loot somebody bit a hell of a lot better, so
How far back do you reckon that death set you?
20 minutes.
Really? Shit!
So not too bad, could be worse.
Could be worse.
Doing that monkey bit again, actually, I've got more shotgun shells, so it's a little better.
That's alright.
And it should only, again, if everything goes to plan down here, if I can do this without being hit or only being hit once, then I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Oh, this is such
Yeah,
a
not
good
too bad.
challenge. I really,
Again,
really
as long as I don't
enjoy
use too much ammo
the
down.
challenge finale. Like, I felt like we ended the 4th season
finished your fucking
perfectly.
life story.
It was, yeah, this really was great. Don't know what it is about it. Like, I guess it's like we mix things up, but and also there were just so many Resident Evils, so much unpredictability. Of course, we've got the Nerf gun moment coming up later. This is just a real
I died
classic.
again. But to be fair, so far in this bit I've done a lot better. But I don't even have to use one of these green herbs on Billy actually, so it's a hell of a lot better.
Cool. And on Remake, I'm literally 30 seconds away from fighting Lisa. Then I'm on Disc 2. So Remake is nearly complete, which is good.
3 hours 6.
I didn't press it, I promise.
3 hours 6, and that's Disc 1 of Remake.
Oh, you can hear that was me making a reference to the reset button, I think. And we all know how reset buttons go during Resident Evil challenges, don't we?
Right, I'm literally just going on to Disc 2. Probably about half an hour behind the time I really wanted to be on Disc 2 by, but hey, I can't do much better now.
See how many Magnum rounds he wants to take this time. 5 Magnum rounds and he's dead.
Been a long time. Can't remember.
Just got a dono through from Izzy. Man, we're really
That was
rolling on this one today. Up to
ridiculously quick.
60 quid already. We're not
Yeah,
even
just
half
died,
an hour through.
so-
Says, so excited for tomorrow. Alien hype. Thank you to the best community ever
Right,
for
literally-
everything. That's it. I mean, no excuses,
nothing.
no exceptions,
One-
nothing. Resident Evil Challenger
one
is the best
shotgun shell.
community. Who's going to
Triangle
argue with that?
battle.
It really is something special.
And a minority
And
report.
yeah, I know I have said it with
This
every
is-
milestone that we have reached, but still blows my fucking brain
And
that we're
you
nearly at
completely missed.
6k. Insane
I
stuff.
didn't realise that
Honestly,
was
all you guys,
so I just remembered
bloody
Barry
love.
stayed alive.
Thanks for
So
being here for this
I'm not
ride.
really
This has
prepared for this, but
been a real good way to get through
see how it
lockdown.
goes. And I'm not saved for quite a while actually.
And don't forget, this is not the penultimate. Oh!
That is absolutely horrible.
Oh, I left you guys on a total cliffhanger. I literally started laughing right as I was in the middle of saying something really important. But I just had to I just totally forgot about that epic Nouge no death from the tyrant. Yeah, don't forget this is not the penultimate watch along. Next
Right,
week
we're now
isn't the
recording
final
with
one.
Steve
We've got
because
2
it's
more.
about to get blown up
So
by
next
the
week
camera.
is
So
the
I'll
last
leave him.
in
If
the
I don't
series.
bark
We will
and
reach
swipe
the
and
end.
he's getting shot,
But
fuck.
once we've done Challenge 2015, we are doing the mega poll where we're going to put every single Resident Evil challenge into a
Wow,
poll,
what's that?
and we're going to finally work out which one is the fan favourite. And that fan favourite we will play as Watchalong 15, and we'll have Izzy and Nathan on the live for that as well. So we'll be able to do one watchalong where we all watch it together. So we've got 2 more watchalongs. So
8 minutes, which is not too bad going. It would have been about 3 hours 30. A few things hadn't happened. But yeah, quite pleased with that. and we're just about to find out what my time is. And I did it in 9 saves.
Yep, I got that.
But my time was 3 hours 18 with Jill on hard mode with handgun and magnum only. So yeah, that's the time that Nathan's got to beat when he gets to remake later. If he can beat...
You did 9 saves?
Yeah, 9 saves. So if he can beat 3 hours 18 or 9 saves, he'll get points for either of those. But now that's done, moving on to the second game.
Right, so as you can see, we're just about to take our first break of this challenge. Now, my first game's done, and Nathan's on still on 0. As I said, we've got 45 minutes stoppage time for breaks and stuff, so we've literally just started it now.
Oh
So
man,
you can
this
see now, so the
this
actual
challenge is
challenge
really
time
showing its
paused,
age. Look at that!
but
Look at
this
that
one
iPhone.
will,
I think that's like
keep going until we
iPhone
get back.
3 or 4.
And then when we're ready to game again,
I think it was
we'll
iPhone
resume
4.
the timer. So no confusion there, no messing around, no moaning about when we run out of time. That's the way it is, and if we make it, we do. If we don't, we don't. So see you in a bit.
Oh man, I was in full dad
Basically,
mode
I
there.
can't kill
But no whinging about
I
it.
think I can, but I don't want to waste too much time on it. So what I'm going to do is put the game to the side for the time being.
Oh, classic Nathan.
But for the time being, I'm going to put it to the side and crack on with other games. So I'm going to be drawing steps.
I was so surprised at this on the challenge where we were going through the entire series that Nathan was struggling on 0 as his first game.
Whereas
But
if you
he did put it back later. But yeah, I was definitely surprised to
So,
see that.
begin with, I'm going to draw my first stipulation. Right. First stipulation is for game number 2 for Nougie. Fuck's sake, why do I get all the really hard ones? Can only carry 1 weapon at a time, which sucks. Right,
Haven't
I'm gonna
done that
leave
stipulation for anything for a
stipulation
while.
for that, 'cause
Right.
That's pretty annoying.
So you've done 3 stipulations.
Why do I get the really annoying weapon ones?
Right, my first one is no first aid sprays.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
for another.
Oh yeah, we'll take another one.
That's not too bad.
I really like that painting
5
in the
deaths
background
max.
of behind Nathan.
Yeah, shit combination, aren't they?
That's pretty tough. So yeah, if you died 5 times, then you would have failed that stipulation, which means you'd lose.
Oh man, that was quite
20 points.
quite an unlucky draw for Nathan actually.
So now that's been chosen, I've now got to, we'll both choose what our games are. So I can only carry 1 weapon. I really hope this isn't Resident Evil 4. So that would suck ass.
Right. Ready?
Yep. Right. 3, 2, 1.
It's been a long
Resident
time.
Evil 2.
Conrad.
Okay.
Whee, there we go.
No,
got
you
to hear the
got
Conrad
one
line
lucky
again.
now.
Right,
Donation
so
through
now
from Kid
I
Virus
need to
53.
get the next
Thank you very much,
one.
Gron. Good luck to you and Gaudi on RE6. Just remember to look on
So
the
we've
bright
got
side.
all the scenarios
It's not
there, so
ORC.
player A, Leon A,
Yeah. Well, thank you very
Whoever
much
he
for
takes
that.
out,
I mean,
won't be-
fortunately, it's not. We've got one.
You
Wait,
want
no,
an
2 weeks time. Oh man, sorry. We've had a complete rescheduling of all of the live streams that we're doing over the next
Leon
couple
A
of
would be
weeks.
the easiest.
So yeah, it's actually 2
LA.
weeks time that
So
that
Leon
challenge
A.
is taking place. But yeah, it should be fun. We're giving it a load of stick. I'm sure it'll be fun. But as I said,
with Resident Evil 3, I
definitely
need to
will
get
be
all the
having
weapons,
a couple
so I
of
can only
beers to
carry
get
one.
through that. So it will be a little bit
Which
different,
isn't
but
that bad.
we're seeing it as a
So that's
5k
all it
celebration
is.
party.
On hard
You know,
mode,
you guys
all
have
the
done
evil
loads to
stuff,
help
all
us
done
raise
power
all of
stuff.
this money. So
Cool.
rather than
Challenge
taking it
time's
really
up to 3
seriously,
hours,
like a big
57.
tough
So we should
stipulations
both
and
crack
stuff,
on with game
we'll
number
just do it at our own
So,
pace.
I'm
We'll have a
thinking
couple of
doing a little bit of
beers.
damage control.
Me and Gaudi have a bit of a chat. I've never spoken to Gaudi in person before either, so it'll be a good proper getting to know each other. So yeah, I think it'll be really, really fun. Really looking forward to it. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Kid Virus 53.
I'm losing 170 points instead of.
See what you're doing it on easy mode then.
Yeah, I'm going to drop 1 level. So that's minus 50 points on that game as well.
Shit.
Just noticed a message there
The
from
thing is, I'm
Izzy
still on
saying,
0
do you remember the tape
I'm
on
not
Nathan's
gaining
dresser
points. You would
that he
gain
wrote
points.
all the notes on? I do remember. I remember that room just having so much stuff
Do a lot
going on
of
it, like all of the snacks
No shaming,
in the
I think
room,
that's a
like
good
all
idea.
the like games and stuff in the
Just
room,
died.
with the whiteboard
Well,
with
that's one
our
of your deaths down.
essentially
that's
what
right,
we'd
so
done,
yeah.
what we failed, we had the room, like the rules put down to another part.
Oh, well,
we had 5
shit happens,
cameras
so
in the
I'm
room. It was
crack on.
it was a bit of a
Oh,
minefield to try
about
and
an hour
like
gone.
physically navigate
Yep.
around, but yeah, it was good fun.
Right,
Also, don't forget about
we
the Nerf
are
gun that we had
5
there,
hours,
is it?
13 minutes in. Challenge is going pretty well. Well, for me so far anyway. Just got to the clock tower on Resident Evil 3, and I have a spare 48 Magnum rounds plus the 6 rounds in it. So I think from here on in it's going to be pretty simple, hopefully. And I got loads of health, which is cool. So that's all good. How are you getting on with Resident Evil?
Man, I just love those vintage Resident
Obviously
Evil
I
sound
died,
effects.
but it does mean that I can do it a lot quicker now because I do roughly know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. It's doing alright. I've literally just got the first emblem, which is a half decent start, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, Izzy just saying there, the room looks plenty different, ahem, better now. Well, actually, that is a very good point that I don't know if we've ever officially said, but for those of you guys watching Izzy's live streams, Izzy's room that she lives in now is this old Change room that we used from Change 4 of Season 2 after Nathan moved house up until this Change here. So yeah, all of those Changes, a whole 2 seasons of Changes were filmed in exactly the same room that Izzy lives in now. So every time you watch one of her live streams, just think of those memories and rage quits that we've had in those rooms.
Oh dear. Quality. Well, that saved me a lot of time.
And yes, also, sorry, going back to your point, your room definitely does look a lot better now. I love what you've done with it. I think your storage and cupboards and everything looks really cool. I've noticed that everyone is nerding out every time you go full screen and webcam. Everyone's there trying to work out the consoles and things on the wall. That's quite cool. Sorry, on your shelves. So yeah, I think you've done a really good job with it. It looks very neat and tidy.
Right, so Earthworm Jim is dead, which is good, and that took 14 Magnum rounds, which isn't too bad. Saved a bit of time, not having to wait for the thingy to fall down, the lamppost to fall down, which is good. And now on 6 hours 26. So
man, I was absolutely blitzing through Resident Evil 3 at this point.
I am just about to fight Birkin. So, and this is the first
Birkin. Big Willie G and his big pipe. Come on, Bobby, this is your cue. This is the moment that you walk into the chat at this point. It's big, well actually it's not Big Willie G, it's the G monster. But, yeah. Big G's Willie. Bobby, where are you?
I think the music stopped. If you can put the plugs in, then.
Well, maybe we should call that boss Big G and his big Willie. Maybe not. I think that's actually a pretty terrible name. Forget I ever said that.
Fucks! How did that even happen?
What?
I just blew myself up. I was making, again, really good fucking progression. It's just
Man, I look so tired at this point. I'm only on my second game.
So it's only taking me about 5 minutes. But, yeah, went to go and shoot a drain demos. And it shot a barrel, which was right next to me instead, and blew me up.
Oh! Bobby! Oh, nearly on cue. Bobby's here. All right, lads. Big Willie G came at the right time. Oh, that timing was insane.
Just been shot.
That was incredible. Bobby, dude. Oh. How are you, my man? How you doing? Good to have you here. I can't believe the time you made that entrance. You arrived just in time for Birkin.
And then jobs are good. Right, another update. I'm just on the Birkin fight on the turntable bit. I'm going to get fucked up.
Oh.
I'm going to keep on using
you and Courtney in the chat saying, has the no swearing rule been failed yet? Unfortunately, dude, that was right at the start of Change. I mean, Nathan failed that stipulation I think it was like 32 minutes into the challenge, so that was right at the beginning. But yeah, don't worry, we've still got a good hour of this challenge left to go through.
10 minutes from the end. Let's race and see who can finish first.
I'm going to finish first.
Right, final fight in Nemesis now. He's nearly done, I think. About 7 hours, 10 minutes through or so, roughly. Can't see the clock from here. So yeah, that'll be cool when this is done. Hopefully that should be a direct shot, but I don't think it will kill him. I think it'll take another one. This should be it. Yes. Resident Evil 3 is finished! What is that time? 7 hours 11. Oh, that sounds pretty good, yes, actually. Yeah, that's not too bad for 2 games. So yeah, that leaves 4 left. We'll see what my time and grade is for Nathan to beat.
So Bobby, let's bring it up to bring it up to
unfortunately, I
speed.
didn't do that with no deaths
Things you
or
missed.
no saves
So this
or no
is
healing.
not how we're going to beat the challenge.
got there in the
This
end
was
without
the
breaking
finale of
stipulations,
season 4,
which
and
is
it was
awesome.
Nougie versus Nathan. So we were
Right, so
competing
there we
against
go.
each other.
Resident Evil
You
3
missed a
finished.
very long,
This is the
convoluted
score which Nathan's got to
intro
beat later.
where me and
2
Nathan
hours,
for about
7,
10 minutes
3
tried to
seconds,
explain this
5
tiering
saves and grade
point
B.
system. Sorry,
The
the
saves can
scoring
easily be beaten.
point system.
The time
But
was
essentially,
1-1
it's like
time.
we were trying to beat the entire
Grade
series
B, I'm not
each,
sure I got grade
and
B.
there are different
It's the first
stipulations.
save
If you
grade.
do them, you get extra points. If you fail them, you don't. If you beat it without first aid sprays and things, you get more points, etc., etc.
And,
So I had already beaten Resident Evil Remake at this point. Resident Evil 3 was my second game. Nathan got halfway through 0 and found it really difficult, that we were surprised to see. So he put that to the side, classic Nathan, and he's now on his second game, well, sort of first game, Resident Evil 2.
Well timed for Nathan.
So that's where we got up to. And we've also raised £65 already, which is bloody good stuff. So hopefully that brings you up to where we are. Oh, there we are. Bloody hell, there's Creamy Elephant as well. They're all bloody strolling in. What do you call this, lads? Bloody 6:35 seems to be waltzing in now. Creamy Elephant, how you doing, dude? Good to have you here. I don't need to explain it to you. You've seen this before. But to these newbies, I've got to explain what happened back in 2012.
That's 2 games out of 6 done. 7 hours, 35 minutes in so far, which is pretty good. Just had some dinner, so that's another break done out the way. Ready to crack on with these next bunch of games. So, excuse me, sorry. Next game I'll be drawing the stipulations out for. So there's only one more game I do through this, so I can only do 1 stipulation. So chances are I'll probably have to draw 2 out for this. So let's see what the first one is. First stipulation is...
Oh man, just seeing that shot there just reminds me, I used to collect music festival wristbands for ages. I collected them for about 5 years, to the point where they were just really gross. Used to go to Reading Music Festival every year. But yeah, after about 5 years, it was definitely time to cut them all off.
Oh really, Nathan, with the no swearing one didn't last
Apart from
even
that
an hour.
And then second one, hopefully this won't make a bad combination, which is, no knife, which isn't the end of the world. So can only heal in save rooms and boss fights, and no knife. What game is that going to be for? Resident Evil 4. What counts as a save room in Resident Evil 4? Guess anywhere.
Oh man, this no knife stipulation.
God,
Oh, Bobby, you were in for a treat. So I have been doing pretty well in the challenge, but Resident Evil 4, for some reason, this game really broke me. Seeing some comments in the...
No, I can't use a knife!
I love how it literally took me about 2 minutes to realise the... to realise how difficult Resident Evil 4 is without the knife. But yeah, I'm seeing some comments there about bringing back the concept, and it was good concept, me versus Nathan. But I guess the natural thing to do, if we ever bring the concept back, is 3 ways. Me versus Nathan versus Izzy. I think that's a really cool idea that we should do in one challenge in the future at some point.
Which is a little bit depressing. But, I've completed the game now, so I'll be drawing a new game soon. I'm not going to carry on with 0 yet, so I'll see you guys later.
So just started Resident Evil 4 after a little bit of faffling around with finding the correct save. But this is the weapons we're going to have. Yes, that is
That's
right.
the thing. So many memory cards with so many variations of Resident Evil's saves with different weapons and things. Yeah, it took me so long to actually find this one with the correct weapons.
So Red 9 Striker, TMP rifle, and hand cannon. Obviously allowed all grenades and healing items, but I can only save in boss fights and can only save in boss fights and save rooms. And obviously I can't use the knife. Whatever. You know what I mean. Yeah,
Can only save in boss fights and save rooms.
Obviously this is the GameCube version, which I haven't played in donkey's years.
Right, here we are, we're about to get my grades. Hopefully.
Got to press A, yeah.
A!
Shit, you got an A in the end.
Leon A, total time.
Exactly 2 hours.
So yeah, I mean that was pretty good time and grade.
4 saves.
Mate, you've set a pretty good time there.
So yeah, so also explaining a bit more about this,
we'll do
Bobby.
another update
So
later
yeah,
on,
every
so
time we finished a game, we made a note of the time and the saves and things like that. And then when the other person finished the same game, same scenario and everything, they would score different, like more points if they had beat them on, say, saves, or if I got a faster time, then I'd get some points, or you know, things like that. So yeah, I finished Resident Evil 2 with very, very similar, very similar points at the end. So make a mental note of what I got there.
I hope you get 4. I bet you fucking will as well.
Right, no auto aim.
So Gaudi in the live chat saying, been any more thoughts to the speedrun/challenge section on the Discord? Yeah, I would like to bring it back. I feel like the peak of it probably was during lockdown when everyone, myself included, was at home. But I would still be interested in bringing it in. I just can't, me and the mods have all put our heads together and we can't seem to think of a system that's going to be easy to update and also fair with everyone submitting their ideas. So I'm totally open to ideas. So if anyone's got an idea, it would be great to bring back challenges where everyone can submit their times and things. Then let me know. But I think with challenges, it's harder because you need to have video evidence really to prove you did the stipulations. But yeah, let me know if you've got any ideas. Maybe speed runs would work better. It's a bit easier to monitor.
As we can't turn off auto aim
On Code
on
Veronica.
Code Veronica, I'm going to be drawing another stip.
So the auto aim one's now out of the equation. So they ended up working out with there being 5.
Yeah, it's so weird. We didn't realise this until we actually played Code Veronica. You just can't turn the auto aim off. So yeah, it's weird. I don't think you can on 0 either, actually.
No pausing the game.
I mean, that's just such a rubbish stipulation
It's
to
not
have.
that bad.
Are there even save rooms on this?
I don't think we should ever bring that one
I'll
back.
do an update a bit later.
Yo, what's up, homeboys? We're 10 hours 57 through the challenge. I've just got over halfway through 4 now. As I just
And in reply to Bobby's comment that says, who's keeping track of all of these stats? So yeah, we basically had a giant whiteboard in the room where we made a note of all the different times and everything.
And I'm quite surprised I made it this far through the game without healing anywhere else using the knife, which is
No.
Oh man, Stinky Pete. Man, I mean, like, the award for the smelliest Resident Evil challenge definitely goes to this one. No idea what it was that Nathan ate, but he was just constantly gruffing continuously through this challenge. And this is in the middle of January in a not very well ventilated room. I don't know if he was using this as some sort of like defense tactic to try and like pull me off my game, to try and like gas me out or something. But yeah, definitely was a very stinky challenge.
But yeah,
Don't need to vote for that one.
good. We're coming close to halfway through, so we'll have our interviews and extra bits and bobs then. So we'll see you then. 11 hours 41 minutes in now, and I finally got to Salazar, which is awesome. Hopefully this won't take too long to do for main cannon. Which we shall find out.
Just like Ashley. Oh, I can't wait to play Resident Evil 4. So this challenge where we went through, well, I essentially went through basically the entire Resident Evil catalogue, was the last time that I ended up playing a lot of Resident Evil games. So this is the last time I've played Resident Evil 4. I haven't touched Resident Evil 4 since then. And also I hadn't played Resident Evil 0 since this until the live stream that I did a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, I have bought the PS4 remastered version of 4, so I'm looking forward to giving that a go soon.
And just got to Antarctica, not in the best of states, but doable. Anyway, we'll do another update in a bit. I'm sure Luke's going to get pissed off and shoot something later, so anyway, talk to you later. Right, we're roughly at the halfway mark now, and we're going to do our midway interviews, and some of the fans have requested us to drink Coffee Aid, so that's coffee and Lucasade, which I'm going to pour.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, we still need to do a poll, actually, for what we end up drinking during the Resident Evil challenge. So
Nice.
we've got tea bags, ground coffee. I'll probably put coffee aid on there again. Maybe I'll bring the mustard option back again. It's not very good at making you stay awake, but it has got good lol factor. So yeah, if I forget, someone remind me that I need to bring this back on the poll.
Energy boost.
Probably drinking all of it.
Drink as much as you can, I think.
Okay.
All ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
That was, I'd definitely say that was the strangest thing we ever drank during the challenge. Like, it wasn't like nasty or dry like the tea bag or anything, but just such an instant like hit of caffeine. Felt like we literally hooked it to our veins. It was, yeah.
Crazy though. I'm like all gunned up to go now. Well, I guess that was probably a good idea, whoever it was. Awesome.
Sweet.
Basically, do you think you're both going to get the games done under 24 hours?
No.
It honestly depends on what stipulations I get for Code Veronica and Zero. 2 will be blitzed in about 2 hours anyway.
Mm.
But if I get crap bonds on Code Veronica and Zero, it could make it...
Seeing Gaudi saying Cinnamon Challenge would be hilarious. I think that might be a bit too messy for to have during the Resident Evil Challenge, but I think I might try and put it into the Dare Show, actually, because don't forget, we still have, I mean, it feels like from ages ago now, our 2K incentive. Was it 2K or 3K incentive? I forget. But yeah, we still have a brand new episode of the Dare Show that we need to go and film, so maybe we'll make that as one of the dares.
Long and dreary a lot of it is. Like, I don't think it will be particularly hard, though, again, it just depends on the stipulations. There are some right arseholes in that bag. So we'll have to see what comes out.
Oh, a nice little bag full of arseholes. Give you a nice mental image there.
Which we'll experience soon enough.
My last question, are either of you two feeling doubtful about beating the other in points?
Izzy basically being the Louis Theroux in this Resident Evil Challenge for us, giving us a good interview grilling.
I was going to say, at the moment it's in my favour, but I've left a lot of mistakes that Nathan can beat. Like, especially in Resident Evil 4, I've probably got about 30 deaths so far, which he could easily beat. My time's not going to be the fastest. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to beat his Resident Evil 2 stuff that he did, because that was pretty quick. So yeah, we'll see. It's definitely still pretty split. It's not leaning anyway yet. I think it'll just be quite interesting when we've actually played the same game. We can actually start comparing stuff.
Yeah.
So at the moment, you've done 3, I've done 3, and we're both, nothing's crossed over yet.
No, exactly.
So these next few hours will be interesting. So you come this far, the last half of this challenge now. See how it goes.
Right, it's last half of the challenge. I hope you're ready for this. Here we go. This week's intermission, the final Dare Show that you've not seen before. Here we go.
This is a dumbass remake.
Oh, did you hear that? This is a dumbass remake from 2004.
Hi, dudes, I'm Toby.
I'm Carl.
And this is the Dare Show. The show where we accept your dares and do them. First caller.
So this is a remake of the very first Dare Show that we ever did.
I dare Toby to make hot tea out of his muddy sock. What are you, nuts? Oh, poor little pussycat, scared of making hot tea out of my
Oh, that coat was so ridiculous.
Oh, I'm so scared. Fine then, I'll do it.
So yeah, here's me actually making a hot tea out of a sock that I had been wearing all day this time round. On the very first Dare Show, we kind of wimped out of doing these things properly. But here, you can see me, I got a coffee press, my sock went in, made some tea, and I drank it. And it really didn't taste great. Oh, not only did it just taste like foot, but it also just got a strong flavour of a washing machine like detergent as well.
You crazy ass.
So Nathan's voice had broken by this
I'll
point.
do it then, you little asshole.
So yeah, if you hadn't had enough of Nathan's butt and me dressed up as my mum, here we go again. Oh dear. Oh, there's my first world map again.
London, America, you're on the Dare Show. I dare Carl to flush his head down the toilet.
I'm not gonna go do that. Well, then I'll do it then.
Oh, so we actually got him to flush his head down the toilet this time.
I can't believe I just did that, man.
Paris, Africa, you're on the Dare
Oh, well, Grizzo and everyone, I'm sure you can remember what the final dare is from the final dare show.
The wimpy spider went up the wimpy spout.
Oh man, I can't believe I just did that. We'll catch you.
Oh dear.
The Dare Show.
Oh, back to the bestiality. I mean, it's not one of these watchalongs if we don't watch bestiality in some sort of form. Oh, there you go. Well, there you go. That's the final dare show that you haven't seen. I don't know if we really needed to remake that, but I hope you I hope you enjoyed that.
Let's do it.
So yeah, this is the second half of Challenge 4 Season 4.
If you get shots like right in his heart, you can do it in 3 shots.
Oh man, so many gifts now of me and that damn dog. That dog had, my poor dog lady had to go through that experience twice. She really didn't need to remake that for sure. Oh dear.
Far, I've got to go back.
Free try.
just can't get over these. Can't get over these comments in the chat.
Epic.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was recording as well. Yeah, I'll kill him. 3rd attempt.
Well, that's me dead.
It wasn't brilliant. Luke's just died as well, fighting it. He got very much fucked up then. And I'm literally about to start playing as Chris, so here we go.
Nearly 13 hours in, and doing the proper Krauser boss fight now, before the ridiculous mic section which is coming up. This is the first one fought Krauser for quite a while without a knife, so this will be interesting. But hopefully the hand cannon will help me out here.
Prepare for your death, Leon.
So yeah, it was really weird doing this boss fight. Normally, you know, we've watched all of these challenges, so many of them, where we've just gone in straight in with a knife fight. It was really weird using an actual firearm against him.
Yeah.
But, well, you know, pretty much maxed out hand cannon, did the job very
That
quickly.
means mic section's coming up. That is going to be the hardest part on this, considering I've got to do the whole section without healing once. Right, somehow I have absolutely no idea how I managed to do it, but I managed to do the mic section on my first.
Notice me
go.
there, still
I actually
burping
did
from the
all of it
coffee aid.
without getting hit until I got rocket launched right as I was leaving the room. So I think that is a first, and it's just amazing, which is really cool. But yeah, 13 hours, 16 minutes in. Right, well, finally did that. That probably wasted about 30 minutes or so. 13 deaths on that bit. Like, the mic section was fine. It's the bit afterwards where you have to get the key card, which just took ages. Just because I kept getting cheated and I just couldn't heal.
Oh! Saving
that
right
was
next to a
annoying.
Ganados that captured
Now,
Ashley.
and
I just love this moment that's happening during an update. Just kind of just really shows you the essence of chaos that
Yeah,
happens
that's
during a Resident Evil
How
challenge.
far are you on Code Veronica now?
Quite far. Well, I say quite far. Chris is nearly at Antarctica.
Yep.
I just got to get the 3 emblems, go do the Albion bit, and I'm there.
Yep.
So Chris the Batman
fucking irony.
says,
I've
out of
got
curiosity,
this
do
literally
you
the
have a
final
favourite
boss
boss
fight
in
in the
Resident
game,
Evil games?
and I accidentally fucking
Depends what you
knifed
mean
in
by
the eye.
favourite boss.
So
If you mean
that
by
is me
design
essentially
or
failing
ones that I
this
like
version.
fighting.
Oh my
Of course,
God,
Big
stop
Willie
paying
G
attention
has to
for
go
1
on there.
second.
Just love fighting his big pipe. No, I mean I do love the Birkin fights. I think he's a really well designed boss. In fact, with that being said,
Can I not just restart the boss fight?
No.
let me show you here. I mean, look, the design of this, the eye, the claw. I just think he's just one of the coolest looking bosses. And the way that his face is just like melted into his body. I mean, yeah, he's one of my favourites for sure. I love the Alexia boss fights. I think she is kind of a cool designed boss, but not as well designed as Big Willie G. So I'd probably say Willie G, to be fair.
Lost points on that massively.
Or Nemesis. I kind of forgot about Nemesis.
That's 43 deaths.
Nemesis was always my favourite, I think, when I was younger. So yeah, maybe Nemesis with Willie G just behind.
25 seconds, which is going to get beaten as well. And we'll find out what my save is.
Oh, hang on. I didn't record it all down. How many deaths?
I'll have to watch a video back.
Yeah.
And that was 5 saves.
Sorry, I've just realised I've totally skipped over how gutted I was about using the knife accidentally. Oh man, how did I miss that?
Pissed me off massively.
Yeah, that was a
section
real breaking
just
point.
A nightmare. But in the end, I managed to do it. Healing only in boss fights and save rooms. And
Man, I was so pissed off
for that
doing
one
this
bit
update.
by accident,
So annoyed.
whatever. Anyways, now moving on to game number 4. Right, and it is.
Carry no extra ammo.
Oh man, Lady Luck certainly wasn't on my side during this evening.
Why am I getting so fucked over? That really sucks. Oh my god, I hope this is Resident Evil 2.
If it's Resident Evil 2, you could
Code Veronica or Zero will just absolutely suck.
Apart from bowgun and grenade launchers are alright.
Oh, what is it? PDX? Oh.
Oh man.
That is actually an almost impossible stipulation.
It really
Think
is.
about it.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Shall we just say that, say your gun's completely out of ammo, if you find, say, handgun bullets, you have to reload and then drop the ammo straight away?
But you can't drop it.
No.
So this is impossible.
That is actually impossible.
It's actually impossible not to carry extra ammo.
Yeah,
You do it knife only.
that's right. That is actually impossible.
You're going to have to redraw, mate.
I'm gonna have to redraw. We didn't.
Think
That doesn't work.
So that's the thing, because we had that pot which had over 20 different stipulations that we were using across the board for all of the different games, and that sometimes there's going to be 2 stipulations drawn. Obviously, we hadn't mapped out every single combination
That
that
is
you
a
could get.
ridiculous
So yeah,
stipulation.
you know, there's like the auto aim thing we found out that didn't work with Code Veronica earlier.
Right,
You know,
considering
some of the
now we've
stipulations just
actually
didn't
thought
work
about it and
in
not actually do
when
it,
they were crossed over with
considering
each
that you
other.
can't
So
actually
yeah, it was a
reload
bit of
any
a
the
learning
weapons
lesson for
without
us.
Any extra ammo. I'm going to just redraw another stipulation, but because I already chose to draw only one stipulation, I can only replace it with one. So if it's a really easy one, then I've kind of wasted it. But let's see.
I see Gaudi there saying, is it really that bad though? Because you've done Code Veronica knife only before.
Okay, that's all
So
right.
technically you don't
No
need ammo.
magnums.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I have done
So
Code
that's
Veronica
fucking
knife
easy,
only
right? So
before, and I
literally
will
do
be doing
Code
it during Challenge
Veronica,
2020.
no magnums.
But during this challenge where we were
I'm gonna try and
attempting
beat
6
Nathan's
games, it wasn't really about hard stipulations. It was more
That's
about
a nice
beating
relief.
so many
Because
games.
thinking about that,
So
knife
going
ammo
into something
stuff
knife only and having like 5 other games to try and beat was just too much. And also, this was, you know, this is pretty far into the challenge. It was over halfway, so I was
Well, at
getting
least it's
pretty
worked out
tired.
now.
So yeah, just didn't really have the mental capacity to try and do
We
that
are
amongst
15 hours,
everything else.
23 minutes in. Actually, probably doing one of my best times ever on Code Veronica at the moment. So yeah, just got to the Albanoid, which is quite good. Should be in Antarctica in about 30 minutes.
I noticed a load of people there talking about Crash Team Racing. So I've decided next week, one evening, whenever people are around, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday or something, let's have a Crash Team. Let's have a Crash Team Racing evening where we can all play on PS4. We'll do like a couple of 4-player races and things. That'll be fun. And then if it goes down well enough and people enjoy it, I think we can maybe even do like a little Crash Team Racing tournament, perhaps. So we could make like a little tournament bracket or something and just see who the actual Crash Team Racing champion is. But yeah, if people work for that, let me know. Let me know what evening next week you want to do. Obviously, we can't do Thursday or Friday because of live streams. But maybe we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So let me know what you think on the Discord or in the chat, and we'll try and get something sorted out.
You can retry though.
Ah, good. Fuck that. Yay, this time it works. I shot her with a magnum instead of a grenade. And now I've just got to kill her. But we're going to try something which hasn't been done. Try the BOW gas on her to see if it actually...
See, this is the craziness. I know I mentioned this around some of the earlier challenges about like how this has only really come to my knowledge recently about how good those BOW grenades are. I just find it crazy that, you know, this is the 4th challenge of season 4. And like, look how easily he beat Alexia. I think he got hit like 3 times.
Probably about 10 bows.
Mad.
Half her health.
Those BOW grenades, even though you only find a few of them in the game, like complete game changers.
Oh, you bitch. 4.
I was right. Do I get extra points for that?
Man, there's so few challenges I think we've ever... Have we ever watched a challenge where me and Nathan are both playing Code Veronica at the same time?
Nearly
I don't
16
know.
hours.
Because that nearly happened in the last challenge we watched. But then viewers decided that we weren't going to see Code Veronica being played twice. Because we'd just seen the whole game being done. But yeah, very rare sight.
Code Veronica. While we're waiting for the grade to come through, I'm going to quickly draw my...
So yeah, that was also the last time that Nathan has played Code Veronica. So he hasn't played it since then. So yeah, maybe one time he'll be doing a live stream on Code Veronica, dipping his toes back into that, doing knife only stipulations, no deaths, and fighting every boss and beating the game within 3 hours. So good luck with that, Nathan. I know you've promised that to the world, to everyone.
If you did get them both out in this next
5
game,
saves only.
not the end of the world.
Oh. Thinking of the games I've got left, it's not too bad. So I'm going to take the second.
Then that's all of your stipulations done. So that means your last 2 games will be no stipulations.
Kill significant enemies only.
Oh!
Oh.
That means the only things you can kill are stuff you have to kill to progress on.
That's quite difficult.
I'll probably sack that off.
Straight away.
That'll waste more time than it's worth, I think.
Yeah, probably will. Let's see what game I'm playing.
Yeah. If it's 3, then it's probably not that hard. Remake wouldn't be that bad. 4 would
Resident
be...
Evil 3.
3, yeah, that's quite doable, to be honest.
Let's see how it goes from the beginning.
What was the other one? Significant enemies and...
5 saves.
5 saves. Yeah, they're both doable. So that's all of Nathan's stipulations done, which means that Resident Evil Remake and 4 with no stipulations.
Yeah.
So you can literally speed run through those, and then got to finish off 0 at some point.
Yes.
Nice. I didn't get to nominate any stipulations.
No.
No. Oh well.
Oh, grade D.
So there's Nathan's grade at the end of Code Veronica.
Saves 17. And time 6 hours 20.
Can I just pretty much confirm that all 3 of those will be beaten, really?
Oh man, Nougie big balls there.
I would be disappointed in you, Luke, if you didn't.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair play though, man. That's probably one of your best Code Veronica times, actually. Good effort, man.
Yeah.
And that was pretty tough stipulations you did as well.
Right. Slight change of plan on Resident Evil 3. Well,
I think that should be Nathan's other catchphrase. We've got updates later. We also have slight change of plan. We'll have these we've watched. Slight change of plan.
Obviously. So,
The significant enemies you've got, there's only 2. Clock Tower Nemesis, and then the Steam Room Nemesis, and Earthworm Jim, I guess. That's about it.
can you knife the lampposts?
Yeah.
So it's only 3 enemies.
Knife the lampposts. Out of context, that's just a really, really funny catchphrase.
But anyway, I'll do an update later. That's what I'm doing. So
fingers crossed it's going to go well.
Been looking forward to this bit. For the first time in a couple of years, get to actually snipe Nosferatu rather than have a painful and traumatic knife fight. Well, who says this won't be traumatic, really? Oh,
I'm sure Benjamin Griffiths,
not actually died yet.
hey dude, how's it going? Will be quite sad watching this challenge back to see that I didn't do what I did in Challenge 3 of Season 1, which I believe is his favourite Resident Evil Challenge moment, where Nathan ran straight into Nosferatu, just got completely bitch slapped off the side.
18 hours and 18 minutes through the challenge now, and just got to Antarctica with Chris, which is pretty cool. Blitzed through most of this game, but tiredness is kicking in, which has been a little bit of a struggle a few times. But I don't reckon I got much more than an hour of this game, maybe.
Oh man, just hearing all of the music and the sound effects from these games. Because like at the start of lockdown, I played quite a lot of Code Veronica remake, Resident Evil 3, we did the Fight Every Nemesis and everything. And then I've put them all, the old school ones, like really on the back burner. And then the live streams have just been new games, really, other than Zero. So yeah, hearing these sounds and everything is getting me really, really excited for Challenge 2020. Can't wait to relive playing all these games, staying up late, having the chat, like facing all the crazy things we face. Like, I know it sucks that it's not happening as soon as we thought, but yeah, don't forget guys, it is just around the corner and it will be bloody fantastic when it does happen.
It's your first actual significant fight. Oh yeah, it's knife only, isn't it?
Yeah. As expected.
Oh.
Right, another try.
Well, some pretty shitty news. But because I kept falling asleep while I was playing, and just not paying attention really, I died in Antarctica and I've gone back for about half an hour, which is a massive, massive shitter.
Oh man, I just remember being literally tired and delirious at this point in Antarctica. And yeah, I just completely lost my concentration. I was just playing. And every time there was like a door scene, I'd just drift off a little bit. And I just remember just one point just drifting off, and it was a purple hunter. I just woke up, and I was just on the menu, and I died, and I was just gutted and hadn't saved in ages. It's crazy. 6 game, 7 game challenges are always. Oh man, so difficult.
He's dead, and it means I've got more health for later, so it's always a good thing. Yeah, I'm changing it from knife only to using guns. It's only because I'm running out of time and patience, so it will get done.
Only thing is, you've sacrificed the points to drop the difficulty. But if you beat my time and grade and stuff, well, not
oh
grade,
man, we
if you beat my
both
time and
look
save,
and sound
then,
so tired at this point.
you'll get some more points. And,
Both literally have chewing gum to try and keep ourselves awake. We look like cows in a field.
I think I'm going to be fighting first in about 10 minutes, so getting there. 19 hours 42 minutes through, and I finally got to the final Alexia, which is cool. So if this goes to plan, I would have beaten 4 games in 20 hours. Nice one, man. So yeah, let's see how this goes. What weapon have I actually got? There. Right, Lexi going down.
Well, I didn't beat Alexia anywhere near as fast as Nathan did. Man, those BOW gas rounds. Like, see, look how many more times I'm being hit here. Well, I mean, well, she still went down pretty quickly with those flame arrows, but yeah, he absolutely rinsed her.
About 18. Yours was 16, wasn't it?
So yeah, we haven't seen a plane tyrant fight on this one, for shame, but I think that's because there's just so much else going on. So many other games we're trying to cover. That obviously, yeah, we couldn't show as much content from each game, and I think Plane Tyrant was the one that got the cut. But I think on Watchalong 13, I think there was maybe one Watchalong where we didn't see the Plane Tyrant fight. There was in that boss fight more than enough. across all
Cool,
of these.
and 4 hours to go, so absolutely no chance of beating them both within 24 hours. We'll see how long it takes.
Oh man,
I'm starting
Nathan
to
really
feel it a
struggling
bit.
here.
This puzzle's now really doing my head in as well, considering it's the third time I've done it.
Oh.
Doing it ages and ages and ages. Doesn't help. It's falling asleep every couple of seconds. So you push it too far and then you can't push it into the right place. And so you have
I
to go
think
outside.
Nathan might need
You
the
have been
Nerf
doing
gun
that puzzle
treatment
for
soon.
quite a long time. I think you've been
We're
doing
getting
it
close to
the
the
whole time
moment.
The credits on Veronica have been going on. Yeah.
I'm getting somewhere though. I've worked out where it does need to go. It's not too bad.
How long until we fall asleep again?
Not very long till
Oh.
Let's see what my grade and shit is.
B.
B, 4 hours, 41, 17 seconds, 10 saves, no retries. So,
You did choose retries though.
but no, because I reset it when I used retries in the end.
Right, I got that.
So yeah, that's why. It would have been a little bit quicker.
Man, so many. I mean, my times on Code Veronica really don't seem to vary that much
Well,
during
it wasn't
Resident Evil
really hard
challenges,
stipulation,
despite
it was
the
just
variety of stipulations that we've done over the years. Always seems to be around
So now
that
that Code
4.5
Veronica's done,
hour
2 games left.
mark.
Resident Evil
Oddly.
0 and Resident Evil 2, which is cool. I've got 2 stipulations left to draw, so I can either do 2 stipulations in one game and none for the other, or I can do 1 on each. So firstly, I'll draw stipulations and then go from there. So the first one. Why do I always get the fucking annoying ones?
Can only reload and save them.
Oh.
What's it with fucking save rooms?
What about auto?
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's what it means. So I can only reload weapons in save rooms. Right, and this is my final stipulation. This is the final stipulation of Challenge Season 4.
No reherbs?
What is it?
That
Oh man, such foul luck.
because that will not work with that.
It's
No
weird. Like
reloading
I
on
seem
the
to have
menu screen.
so much luck with health
no reloading in
stipulations.
save rooms, no reloading in the menu screen.
But yeah, but with anything else, lucky dip wise, I'm really not very lucky.
Oh. No G.
Bullshit. Well, bullshit.
Should we say you can drop one of those stipulations?
Nah, that's what the cards dealt me. I'll do it.
But
I'll have to fail it or whatever. But that's all my stipulations done. So 2 I can just do as a quick speed run. Ballsack. Oh well.
Have an
We'll work
update
it
in a
out.
bit.
Right, after a little bit of consideration looking at the rules and stuff, I've realised that this stipulation is going to be ridiculous. Only being able to reload automatically in save room, so not doing it off the menu screen. So after learning how hard the stipulations were on 4, I'm just going to straight up fail the menu screen reloads. No menu screen reload stipulation. So I can reload. Wait, no.
No, the
So
other
save room. Save room.
Man, I was so tired. I didn't even know what I was
So
saying.
can reload anywhere, just not from menus. So hopefully that shouldn't be too bad.
we're about 20 hours, 40 minutes through.
This is
roughly.
one of the weirdest updates
48
here,
minutes.
which quite a few people have commented on
I'm still
YouTube.
Resident Evil 3,
Just this
which
update Nathan does.
probably
Sorry,
about
I'm sorry to admit to it, mate, but you do this update scratching your balls the whole time.
I think the plan is
So many
we're gonna
people noticed this on
crack
you.
on with this.
Oh
Hopefully
dear.
then look at
Oh.
maybe do
I'll let you off though, because we had been up for a long time.
And then I might
But
go back
Nathan
to
just
the-
having quite a deep scratch there.
Have to wait and see.
So it's all up in the air, people, in traditional Resident Evil Challenger fashion, as I'm sure you're used to by now. But yeah, I think this is going to be pretty...
Oh, and then he sniffs his hand! Oh! Whenever you're feeling tired, just have a little scratch of your balls, have a little scratch and sniff. That'll wake you up. Oh, I'm sorry, Nathan.
I've got no more stipulations to draw, which is always a bonus. So I'm going to be cracking this out as quickly as possible.
Just in the comments there. Oh dear, having a real rummage.
I'm going to have to make an executive decision now.
I think Remake is going to have to be a game that I'm not going to do, so I'm going to forfeit that game because it's going to be far too much time to try and...
Woohoo! More points for me.
No, just less points for me, no more points for you.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to kick your ass. So, in that case, I'm going to do Resident Evil 4 because as time is short and I've still got to try and finish 0. So I'm going to be Resident Evil 4. I'll be starting that in a little bit. Right, as you can see, there is my time, 2 hours, 31 minutes and 5 seconds. Number of saves 4, and there's no grade because I did it on easy. I'm going to be starting off 4 in a minute, and we shall crack on with that soon.
Right, so I finally caught up with Nathan now, just beat the Bat Boss, first time round. And I think I'm doing alright for stocks. I've got handgun, 140 spare rounds, shotgun. Becca's got a fully healing item and that. So, not too bad. I think I can pick it back up, especially as I'm going to get the Magnum in a minute. Which will be cool.
Man, it just seemed to blitz through 0 at that point.
4 was going all right
oh, right, okay, right. You know what's about to happen here. Bobby, you're about to experience this this moment for the first time. And Guardian J, actually. You'll appreciate this moment that's about to happen.
Yes! Oh, you got it again. Ooh, it looks like you might be able to meet my death count. Fuck you. What was it, 40 something?
No, it was like 100 and something, wasn't it?
Oh, he's having another little scratch and sniff.
Genuinely was.
By the way, we haven't got to that moment I was about to talk. I mentioned a minute ago. It's coming up in just a second.
22 hours, 21 minutes. Actually, 22 minutes now. 22 hours, 22 minutes.
Here we go. Here we go. Is he shooting Nathan with a Nerf gun when he kept falling asleep?
Grab him out of ammo. Nathan.
Oh man, he was shot with so many bullets that he just went on a rampage. He just got up really quickly, grabbed the Nerf gun and just went crazy.
Nathan went on a little bit of a rampage after we woke him up.
Oh dear, that was brilliant.
Yeah, but you seem untouched.
I'm fine.
Yes, you are.
Somehow I managed to avoid all that. Oh, and then he just took his shirt off and then came back for round 2. Oh, that definitely woke him up though.
Again because I wasn't anywhere.
That was fantastic. Well, it was one of my favourite moments.
Try again. Fingers crossed.
That montage it jumps between all the bits. That was probably over like 20 minutes or so. So yeah, he just kept falling asleep. Absolutely hilarious.
Neither of us will get the bonus.
No, we'll miss out on the bonus 100 points, which is a little bit of a shame. But making good progress now. Nathan seems to have sorted himself out.
For now, at least.
And I've fought the first Tyrant on 0 and I'm going to be fighting the next one in a bit.
That's
and then
it.
Marcus, so not much more left.
24 hours.
As you can hear, that's 24 hours gone.
So yes, I mean, as we said at the beginning, and it's weird, it's a completely different concept. We've always been chasing the clock, but we knew because we were attempting to do 6 games with stipulations, that we weren't going to be doing it in 24 hours. It was just how quickly we could beat all of them. So it wasn't like a big moment like, oh god, we failed. I mean, we knew from the beginning that it was unlikely that we'd be able to do all of it within that time.
Yes, 50 points. I thought it was a full packet.
I know there's somewhere where you only get one.
And do you know what? I very nearly reloaded that into the Magnum then. Oh, that could have worked out in your favour. That had happened. Right. Balls! Unlucky man.
What a fucking relief that was. Spent about an hour doing the first Marcus boss fight. It was just ridiculous. Just you know how Marcus is. You've seen the other challenges, I'm certain. But in the end, just ended up getting
always
to use a handgun instead of Molotov cocktails. And in the end, he actually came out on fine and Becca on caution. So if there's any tips there, if you get the chance, use the handgun instead of Molotov cocktails because it does a load more damage. Molotov cocktails in this game.
Still stand by that. That was a real revelation moment.
And still got quite a little bit of ammo for the next few bosses, but something tells me they're going to go quite as swimmingly as I'd imagine. And this is now officially the longest challenge of history. This is now 26 hours, and we both still have one extra game to get onto after this.
It's insane. Such a
ride and
such a mammoth of a challenge. 26 hours and a game each to beat.
We're miles off, but it's been good. It's been a little test of stamina, I think. Right.
But yeah, beating the Marcus easier with the handgun was a real revelation moment because in Resident Evil 0 they build up about how the leech zombies are really weak against fire, like that's their Achilles heel and everything. So I always assumed that the Molotov cocktails would be really good against Marcus, but they're just rubbish. So that was the moment. That was the real penny dropping moment for me.
5 games fully beaten on their hardest difficulty with these stipulations that I've attempted. So that's cool. And we'll get my grade in a sec. Well, the grade's pretty good. Ranking A.
11 saves.
Oh yeah, I did 11 saves and time 4 hours 14 minutes. So that's the last one that Nathan's got to match. He's got to try and beat that later. So yes, luckily I somehow managed to do the whole game without reloading in the menu, which was a pain. Especially on Marcus. I think that's why I struggled probably a little bit more. But no, I'm glad that we've got that done now.
So yeah, Gowdy there saying, "Oh, I can't wait to see Izzy join you guys for Challenge 2020. Really come full circle." 100%, dude. I mean, I've always said this, but yeah, Izzy has been there since day one. You know, even when she was at an age when she couldn't comprehend what the hell we were doing, she has always been there. She's always supported us. She's always been really intrigued and fascinated by it. So yeah, it's a real big moment for us all to have her doing her first one with us.
But this is my last game of Season 4, so this should be pretty epic. And it's just going to be a pure speed run, because all my stipulations are done. Unless I fancy gaining some more points. Well, let's draw it anyway. The scenario for this final...
Can't believe this is over 26 hours in and still drawing games to play. It's insane.
Claire A, which is good. And you know what? The very first challenge that I did, we did in Season 1, I did Claire A then. So, good little way to end that.
Right, so...
we really, honestly, I know that we've always said so many times that this will be the final challenge, and this will be the final challenge, but we really did have it in our heads at this point that this was going to be the final one.
This in under 2 hours, and I'm going to try and do it with no saves, which will be quite interesting. So yeah, it's be pretty epic, and if I die, it will really fuck me up for points. So let's see how it goes.
Yo, we're kind of lagging a little bit now. Me and Nathan are pretty damn exhausted. We are 27 hours and 36 minutes in, and we just keep disappearing off into Dream World. But there's not a massive amount of 2 left to do. Just need to actually get the truck and go where I'm meant to. So say I'm about halfway.
Man, I am like so horizontal. I'm literally at a 45-degree angle at this point. Oh dear.
Fighting all these like little whatever they're called, drain demosses or whatever they're called.
No Vistadors.
No Vistadors. Those are the ones.
Right, sorry, not 45-degree angle. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah,
And
I was
starts
very,
my
very
next boss
horizontal
fight
at that point.
on Resident Evil 2. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long, Birkin. So I've got a grenade launcher. So nice having all these
Such a
weapons
rare
after all these
treat
years.
seeing a Resident Evil 2 boss
Like a
fight with a
little
grenade
treat,
launcher.
isn't it?
It's never happens.
That wasn't too bad. In the end, fantastic.
Right, so here we go. Final boss fight. Just over 29 hours. Let's see how long this takes to beat.
Man, this is so intense doing this boss fight, knowing that I had, I was doing this on no save. So if I lost this boss fight, I would have lost everything.
Come on, he's got to be dead.
I know that watching this boss fight will give Kid Virus some moments of PTSD, knowing how many times he's died on this boss fight recently. Yeah, it is a real kick.
Yes! That's it. That is it. That is season 4 over for me. That is Resident Evil
It's been a long
Challenge
time.
over for me.
Conrad.
Essentially.
Just got a dono through from C-Dole, 298.
glad that's
I'll
done.
screw it round
I was
up
worried
again.
about that
Hype
boss.
for Alien, Isolation, RE5
But
and
yeah,
6 streams.
luckily,
C-Dole, thank you very much,
it
dude.
wasn't too bad.
Brings us up to 5,850. That's very
Awesome.
kind
See
of you,
what my
dude.
final time was.
150
See if
away
I've beaten
from
Nathan
6k,
on any other
which
bits
is
and bobs.
insane. So,
And then I
thank
can
you very
finally
much
sleep
for that,
after
dude.
29 hours and 3 minutes. Not too bad for 6 full games.
29 hours and 3 minutes for 6
so
games.
after all that,
With stipulations.
somehow, by 1 minute,
It's crazy.
by 1 minute, I beat Nathan's time.
Oh, so
And I
jammy.
beat your saves and the grades, Drew. And I got no deaths.
Hang on, I need to take down Tom.
How did you feel about 1 minute difference?
It's alright.
Doesn't really matter, does it? It's quite funny though.
Yeah, it's quite ironic.
I could have sworn you got a faster time.
Yeah, it should have been.
Oh. But yeah, that is that's me done now. So I'm absolutely fucking shattered, but it's been awesome. Really enjoyed it. It's a great challenge. It was really good to do the main series, like the classic series, like before. So yeah, now it's just egging Nathan on and see how he gets on with the rest.
Right, I've just managed to kill Krauser. I've got the same amount
Krauser?
of deaths as Luke has.
Exactly at the moment.
So if I die again, it means Luke gets points, but I can see me dying again. So
Yes, because guess what part of the game that you're on now?
on the shitty mic bit.
However, I managed to do it without dying last time, so it is doable.
That was Fluke
I know.
Delanouge Red living fully
See how
to
it
my
goes.
name.
Have you
though.
got much help?
How the fact I managed to do
Ah,
all of the mic
that
bit
may be a
about dying.
problem. Right, just hit 30 hours on the dot, as you can see there, and I've just got the edge on the deaths for Resident Evil 4, unfortunately for you. Because Nathan just died on the mic bit,
It's been a
which is a
long
little
time.
bit of a cheater.
Conrad.
But, well, at least that's
It's got a
the
dono
racing
through
done.
from Creamy
so
Elephant.
far I've
That
been
confused
30
me
hours.
the hell at the start when I just saw that little the little
Um,
chipmunk thing there. Was it the character from Ice Age?
I've literally just done
But yeah,
one
this
bit,
GIF is what
which
Nathan was
tends to be
doing.
a
Was it
little
something
harder.
scratching
It's
some
been a long
nuts?
time.
I couldn't quite see it there,
Conrad.
but
And
I don't
now let's go do
know.
this
Thank you
with,
very much for that Creamy
Bandana
Elephant
and
and Chalkhead.
Xbox.
Bloody hell, these
We know how long that
lastminute.com
took me
donos
to-
coming through. But
Yeah,
better late than
fingers
never, as
crossed
to
it'll
say.
be the opposite way round,
Chalkhead
so I'll do
donated.
something like
Have
that.
some money. Hashtag Cowboy Challenge. Well, I said I'd always do it. You give me a
Yeah, well, you'll
Cowboy
be able to heal
Challenge.
through this
I'll
bit.
give you
Actually,
a
have
little
you got any
cowboy
healing items
rodeo
now?
on my chair. So
Yeah, you should
yeah,
be
we've
okay
done very well this evening.
Just about
We
to
brought
get
that
a
brings
special
us up
rocket launcher and
to
shoot the shit out of
78.45,
Good old
which is pretty good
Settler.
stuff.
That's the one.
So
I think it was named.
very good work, guys.
Quick organising. Oh,
Creamy Elephant says it didn't show I want a refund. It was the character from Ice Age rubbing his nuts. I saw a picture, but it was just really small. I think the more text you put in, the smaller the picture goes.
So
But I could see it was. Yeah, I thought it was the guy from Ice Age, but thank you for sending it through anyways, mate.
Playing game. But no, it's all good. He's dead finally, which is a fan.
Seedol asking, will we be using the classic challenge timer for 2020? Yeah, so we managed to get it configured so we can get it on Izzy's Surface. So yeah, we should be able to have the classic timer with us. But I think we're going to display a timer on the live stream graphic like you're looking at right now. But I don't think it will be the classic one. But yeah, we'll still have some sort of timer to go on there.
Right. Just did the jet ski. First time, which is a first, really. Because I usually take about 10 million attempts to do that as well. I wanted to see what grade it is, and would be interesting to find out who's actually won this, because it's possible it could go either way, but I don't think it's likely.
But we shall find out in a minute. But first, do you want to reveal what your 4 grade is, so you can skip this? Because I want to see if you got a faster time. We know that you got more deaths, but you did it with no saves. You did it with no saves, so you get some bonus points for that. And then we'll see who got fastest time. Because you say 6:18 I got.
Yes.
Right.
So yeah, Creamy Elephant there saying this close up, good depth of field. Dude, I'm really glad you mentioned that actually, because this is the very first challenge where we actually filmed it using like a mirrorless camera. It's the first time I used it. I filmed anything using a prime lens.
At least you
used it on a 50mm lens to get shallow depth of field. The one and only time I ever used it in a challenge for that shot of Nathan. I'm glad you noticed it. It means it wasn't a complete waste of time. Thank you. me film nerding out there.
But right, we'll start adding it all up and then we'll reveal the final results in just a bit. That's right, should we pause the timer? Because, right, the final timer, as you can see from here, was 31 hours and 11 minutes. Now that is a record
31 hours, man.
hours.
We're playing Resident Evil for like well over a day. That's just nuts.
The end of the challenge after 30
We've never topped
hours.
that before 31 hours.
31 hours of challenge madness. That's the longest challenge that we've ever done, which is quite interesting. But after all of that, we've broken down the score. We've worked out who's done what.
Yeah.
In the end,
or who's not done what.
Or who's not done what in a more particular sense. But in the end, Nathan's total final score was minus 370.
Yep.
And my final score was plus 500. So there was a little bit of a difference there. But at the end of the day, it was really good fun. I really enjoyed that system. I have to say that was probably my favourite system out of all of them.
It was such a complicated system. It'd be a good system if it wasn't. If it was just a lot easier for everyone to understand what the hell's going on.
Being caught up in other things.
Yeah. But never mind, man. Glad we finally did the race.
Yep.
It was good fun. The last one of season 4, so you know, I hope you've enjoyed the season, the final season that we're recording.
Yep.
It's been going on for a year. It's been good fun. We've tried some different ideas. We've done 6 years of challenges.
Yep.
But unfortunately, all good things.
Nice done.
How many times have we said this?
But
How many times have we said this? We're just like the Undertaker. We can't retire. We can't stay away. We keep coming back for one more. And yeah, just love this stuff too much.
This isn't the last time you ever see us. We'll still be around. Just said we'll probably still do streams.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure,
like
we do it
once a year
occasionally.
or something. But this is the last one that's going to be edited and on the web and everything.
That's absolute rubbish.
Yeah,
Mate, have you seen what I've been doing during 2020? Literally all I've been doing is uploading and editing Resident Evil videos. It's pretty much all I've accomplished this year.
It really has. I mean, that's
Makes
probably...
a massive difference.
If we hadn't had the amount of people that have been watching this, I mean, we wouldn't have been going on for this amount of time. Like, literally, the first challenge we did...
Gowdy there saying you're brave, shaking his hand.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Yeah, we all know where that hand had been. Oh, dear.
Then here we are. But
Exactly.
no, it was good fun. And, well, stick around and I'm sure you'll see us in the future doing something or other.
Yep.
Well,
Awesome. Take
yeah,
care,
I mean,
guys.
look, 8 years on.
The Resident Evil challenging.
Here we are still. I love this final montage. So I honestly really did think that this was it when it went out and I did this montage. Oh, I love that. That's so classic. Izzy, very young Izzy in your shoe.
Oh, thank God for that.
Oh man, another high five. I didn't know where that hand had been. Don't know if I'll ever touch Nathan's hands ever again.
And what stipulations are you doing?
I'm sure Benjamin Griffiths enjoyed that moment a second ago. His the classic sniper rifle moment. Oh, and some more Stinky Pete, more Nathan farting. He's a bit of a gross guy, really, isn't he? Rubs his hands over his balls, farts when he hosts you in his bedroom. What a gross guy. Oh, the mustard
This
challenger.
is one of the stupidest ideas we ever had. This is going to be so good once it's all over.
Oh, I just love that moment. I remember when I was going back watching the old videos of that montage, and I just found that little nugget, that little soundbite that I'd never really noticed before on the very first challenge. Me saying like what a stupid idea this is and how good it's going to be when it's all over. We're still going. It's been over 15 years and look at us now. Still going strong, still doing all this stuff. And thanks to you guys, nearly raised £6,000 for the NHS in the UK, which is fantastic stuff. So yeah, once again, I know I've said this ad nauseum, but I'm going to keep on saying it. You keep paying it. I keep saying it. Thank you very, very much from the bottom of our hearts at Resident Evil Challenger for your support, for being here with us, for making all of these memories as memorable as they have been, for having some of the best memories that we'll never ever forget. It has been an amazing ride. I'm saying this like we're about to go out in the end, or we're finishing. As we've said, we're not going away anywhere. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. It's just too much fun. So thank you very much for enjoying these watch-alongs with us. We finished season 4, but as I said, we have still got 2 episodes left. So next Thursday, same time, we've got Challenge 2015, the most recent challenge ever to go and watch. And then we've got the big poll. So the second the challenge is done, the watch-along is done next week, I will be putting a big poll where you can vote for your favourite challenge ever that we've ever done, and whichever one oh man, I've lost a word, sorry, I'm getting caught up on my words. So you can vote for your favourite challenge, and the one that gets the most votes we will be playing for the final watch along episode 15. So vote for your favourite. I really want to know what you guys consider to be your favourite Resident Evil challenge, so make sure you vote for that. But for the time being, we've got Challenge 2015 next week. Hopefully we'll have it set up so we can get Izzy and Nathan on the line to watch it live with us too. So yeah, I've enjoyed all of those 4 seasons, but we have still got one that we haven't watched yet. So make sure you join us next Thursday, same time as always. And don't forget, got Izzy's second live stream. So she'll be doing Alien Isolation Friday and Sunday this weekend, 7:30 PM UK time. Oh man, there's a lot to get through, but it's been awesome. Thank you very much for that. We've raised nearly £80 today, which is some awesome stuff. But we shall see you guys in less than 24 hours tomorrow. Stay safe and we'll catch you there. See ya.